Hello friends, today or in this video I will show you a bit of my blade design process, maybe the thought process also, or I don't know if that is called the POV, point of view. Anyway, whatever it is called, let's go. Background. I can call him a dear friend now, because indeed he is, who already have a couple of my knives, and he requested a specific design of the knife, and this design is let's say a little bit different than what I'm typically doing. Maybe you saw in one of my previous videos when I explained my thought process that I don't like doing the things that I don't like building knives that I don't like, where I don't relate to the look of it. So this knife, essentially the idea is quite nice, but there are some points that kind of bother me, and I'm not sure how to address them. My friend is very specific in the dimensions that he wants, and one of the things is that he wants to have a specific thickness of the blade, of the steel. Now, I usually use the 4.5 millimeter thick steel and 4 centimeters wide. This is what I typically use for the wolves, tiburons, and all those bigger blades, and it's enough width. I bought a bigger, a little wider piece for a specific design where the curve of the blade, it's a little bit more, how should I say? It's a little more, it's a little bigger, the curve, right? So I will now try to design how it looks in my standard stock, and then also in the new one, and we will go with the tiburon design, of course, which is required. The sharpening choil I'm asked to make a little bit more pronounced. Is that the correct word, pronounced? I'm not sure about this. Okay, much better. So, tiburon edition. Tiburon is shark in Spanish, and I started calling it tiburon due to this bump. I don't know if you see it. I will try to show you later on. So I'm not sure how much you can see this, but I really don't like it. From the very simple reason, I will raise it and show it to you, but you will see that, I don't know if that can be seen. The knife is long and narrow. The handle, I was asked to make it quite big, so it's okay, but this is not good. Now, to go with the similar stuff over here, I have much more room to play with. So the curvature is much nicer. Here I can take a blade a little bit to the inside, make a little bit of recurve here. Oh man, even through the design phase, this feels so much better. Here this one will be much more expressed, the finger guard. I mean, you can see that there was absolutely no struggle in the design, and it was made in no time. So you can see. Not sure how much that is visible, but that now is really a different knife. Now, there is no dilemma what will be made. Maybe here some details, maybe the fin will be a little bit more towards the handle, you know, but that I will see also in during the grinding phase. So that is the confirmation, let's call it the confirmation phase of the design, where I really see if what I have put on the steel, it's also good on the steel, or let's say on the profiled knife. Why? One thing is the design, one thing is drawing, but you know, the feel in the hand is the final confirmation, and this is how actually all the dark blades are born. Tell me, what do you think? I don't think there is much dilemma, but maybe somebody even likes this one, but I would say no. Back in the workshop, continuing, I decided to name it Knife POV, Point of View series. In the previous one, we did the design. I don't know if you remember this one. Spoke with Rod, he likes it. So now we continue. We had to choose the proper wood for this beast, so there was option to use either walnut, which is also beautiful, or bocote. And of course, when you give a person a choice, they will also always choose bocote. So this is a beautiful wood, one of the top 10 in terms of the price, top 10 in the world. I see this piece. I will try to cut, I don't know how you pronounce this properly, tangential, which means I will get nice character in that. So we need to cut a little bit longer because handle on this one is long. So if I would get 2 handles out of that, now I will have to sacrifice it a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, so let's go.
Beautiful, beautiful Bukut. Now, hacksaw, cutting the stock, and then onto the grinder. Let's go. Now a little bit of exercise. This will probably move the camera, but you will get the idea what I'm doing. That is a nice workout. So you saw the grinder work. I'm quite happy with the shape so far. The requirement is, or the request is, that this part is a little bit more rectangular here. So as I cannot go deeper in with the grinder, I will do some manual touch-up, and I want to do that before the heat treatment, because afterward it will be impossible. So this part will have to be done perfectly before the heat treatment, which is something I'm not used to, but let's see
what we can do. Much better, but in terms of grip, no big difference, but overall I love it.